You would think that I just slapped his grandmother or something. How's it going, creeps? Welcome back to Cinema Creep. My name is Drucifer, and this is Trailer Trash. Trailer Trash is a series on this channel where I review, rate, and react to horror film trailers. And in tonight's video, we are going to be checking out the trailer for the movie Wolfman, coming in 2025 from Leigh Whannell. Yeah, you know, the Saw guy. So a couple days ago, Blumhouse and Universal Studios were promoting Leigh Whannell's Wolfman movie at Hollywood Horror Nights. They had an actor in costume dressed as Wolfman there, and it got a lot of backlash. People were less than stoked about the look of the werewolf. And if you haven't seen this blowing up all over social media, I'm going to play the video right here and show you how fucking awful it looks.
Trying to get him to come out.
So you can see why people were upset with this Wolfman and why they were worried. He looks like a wrong-turn hillbilly to me. So I called it out on social media and Twitter and asked Blumhouse if this is what the Wolfman in the movie is going to look like. And if so, I didn't want to spend my money on a ticket and see a movie with a creature of this quality. Here's the tweet that I sent right here. Now, of course, Blumhouse didn't respond to me because I'm not a big enough horror account yet. But an absolute clown did respond and threatened to kick my teeth in for not wanting to see this movie with a creature of this quality. The Twitter thread is pretty hilarious of this guy threatening me and going on and on. He was so unhinged and so mad that I wasn't stoked about this. You would think that I just slapped his grandmother or something. So after the negative reactions to the Hollywood Horror Nights Wolfman, Blumhouse did some damage control and released a teaser trailer for the film, and it looks actually kind of sick. So before we watch it together, let's check out the IMDB page and see all the details. Alright guys, so here we are on the Wolfman IMDB page, and you can see that this movie comes out in 2025. It's expected January 17th, 2025, so it's one of those first of the year type movies. Now this is werewolf horror / horror, and the synopsis is: a man must protect himself and his family when they are being stalked, terrorized, and hunted by a deadly werewolf at night during a full moon. So like I said, this is directed by Leigh Whannell, written by Rebecca Angelo, as well as Lauren Shooker Bloom and Corbett Tuck. So Corbett Tuck is Leigh Whannell's wife, and Lauren Shooker Bloom is none other than Jason Blum of Blumhouse's wife. Also, Leigh Whannell gets a credit on this script as well. So scrolling down the page here, we have the trailer that we're going to watch, but it looks like this is pretty blank so far. There's not a lot of information here because I think they're just starting to update this page. But if you look at the cast over here on the right side, we have Julia Garner, Christopher Abbott, Sam Yeager, and Matilda Firth. And like I told you guys before, you know that Leigh Whannell is the Saw and Insidious guy, right? So he did the first, I think, 3 Saw movies. Let's go through just to make sure I'm saying that right. So Saw, Cooties, he did the Invisible Man movie in 2020, which was pretty gnarly. Insidious, and looks like he did some acting as well in Aquaman. So he's kind of been doing a lot of different things, so he definitely is no newcomer to horror. He knows what he's doing. Saw was crazy successful, as well as Invisible Man, I think, did pretty well also, and it wasn't a bad movie. You know, Invisible Man was an interesting take on the classic horror story. But without wasting any more time, I want to go ahead and I want to watch the trailer, especially since there isn't a lot of information here. So this is the trailer for Wolfman right now. From the director of Invisible Man.
What was that thing like?
It sounded like an animal. But I swear to God, it was standing on 2 feet.
Daddy, are we gonna die?
So I can say this is
My
shot
job to protect you.
pretty well so far.
What's wrong with Daddy?
He got sick.
Blake, Dad, you're scaring me! Blake, stop! Daddy, is that you?
Cool, so this is going to be an IMAX. So I can tell you guys right offhand that I did enjoy this trailer. I'm not totally sure whether or not they're going to use that crappy ass Hollywood Horror Nights makeup. I don't know. It didn't really show the werewolf in the trailer here. The trailer was only like just over a minute, so it is a teaser. It's the first of probably a handful of them they're going to put out. Now, the trailer was the right length. The film looks like it's shot beautifully, so just based upon this trailer, I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 creeps. Now, I do think this is going to be a lot better than what people are thinking, right? I think that this is going to be solid, and like I said, Leigh Whannell is no newcomer to horror. So one thing I didn't like about the trailer was the obnoxious slashing of the letters to put the title card up there. I thought that was really kind of, I don't know, cheesy and corny. I wish they would have done something else there instead. But like I said, I don't know if they rushed this out just because of the bad feedback they were getting to the Hollywood Horror Nights thing. That didn't have time to come up with anything better. But, you know, that was kind of corny. So first off, I want to say this looks like it's going to be really, really good, and I don't believe that they'll be using the Hollywood Horror Nights Wolfman costume in the actual film, or at least I freaking hope not. That would be a big mistake on their part, because no amount of lighting is going to make that look good. And I also want to say that I think Leigh Whannell is an extremely talented dude, even if, now hear me out, this is a hot take, I think the Saw movies and the Saw sequels are extremely overrated. However, Whannell had a gnarly take on his version of the Invisible Man, and I'm excited to see his spin on Wolfman because you guys know I love the Universal monster movies and the old horror Hammer films. And if and when anyone wants to tackle those projects and those remakes, I'm automatically all in. So that was the trailer for Wolfman. Don't forget to drop your ratings down in the comments and let me know what you thought of this trailer and if you're excited to see this film or not. Also, let me know in the comments what is your favorite monster movie of all time. And don't forget to check the description for cool ways to help support the Cinema Creep channel. Last but not least, don't be a chud and like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more killer content here from the Cinema Creep channel. And that's it. Stay creepy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya. And that guy on Twitter, he really, really wanted to kill me. So make sure you subscribe while I still have all my teeth left in my mouth.